Hi there, thanks for joining me on my third and final day of stepping up a card. So for those of you that didn't see the other videos, here's version number 1, which is cost effective and very quick, very little stamping. Most expensive thing there is your baker's twine. To then step it up, day number 2, to using our Stampin' Up! 1/8 inch taffeta ribbon, which is more expensive than the baker's twine, and a little fluffier bow, and then the stamping involved here prior to punching. And today is day 3, and we're just gonna step it up all the way here today. The first card, and I need to say that I was completely inspired by this card, and again, I've got the worst memory. Drawing a blank, I'll put it on my blog also in the credits here, so thank you. The front of the card is crumb cake, and I've used my Simply Scored tool and just scored 5 lines here that are 1/4 inch apart, just because, I guess, to offer a little bit of extra something. And now I have my top note die here that I'm going to put on again in the old olive. I'm trying to I want to line up my tips here with one of the lines. There we go. And then we have our Whisper White cardstock with the tree trunks again stamped using the Pennant Parade. And we've got our trees just like yesterday in the old olive and then punched out. I wish I had done them a little bit lower, but that's okay. And then I'll put my dimensional one on here. And of course we'll top it off with that sweet little heart. I just think that red adds a little bit of pop. So I know you're saying it looks awfully familiar, which it does. I'm going to add the bigger heart down here from the Triple Heart Punch. I've got a cherry cobbler button from the Regal's Button Collection. And then rather than using ribbon, today we're actually going to use some of the pearls from, well, they're called the jewels, the basic jewel pearls. And I'm going to actually use, and I'm just grabbing them here with my scissors. My dainty fingers don't like to work. It's just a joke, they're not dainty. Okay, so I've got my row of pearls here that I'm just going to try and center and place above that word love. And we're going to attach that there. Like, how cute is that? I love it. And then I'm going to just add one more pearl, and I'm using the second size. And if you've not used our pearls before, let me share with you. Hold on one sec. Let's put this one on here. There you go. They come on a full sheet that look like this. So you've got your strings, your tiny tinies, your middle size, and then your larger size there. And then the very last step is I'm going to use the Dazzling Details, and it just comes out, it's just squishy liquid glitter, and I'm going to just put it on each of the balls of the tree. Not something I'd want to do for a million people, but certainly a nice way to step up a card that you're going to make a ton of at Christmas. So I hope you like this 3-day series, and if you do, I'd be happy to do another one. Have a great day.